Good morning! This is Seeker the Scuffed coming at you live with the Great Ace Attorney. Wow, I messed my mic settings a little bit while I was gone on accident because I bumped into my thing, and I can't tell if it's peaking or not. I hope not. It certainly says it is. But with that being said, I need to explain some things. I disappeared. I had a whole week planned last week. The schedule was really packed, and that was a horrible mistake. Remember how I kept saying how that was going to be a busy week and how I probably shouldn't stream too much? I was right. I was completely right. It was a completely full week, and I missed every single stream. And even on the weekend, when I planned to get back, I had a horrible headache, and not only did it take me out for a day, but the medicine took me out for an additional day because big, tall guy needs a lot of medicine, and that puts me to sleep for a long time. But we're back. We're back. At long last. And while I was gone, I realized we have a lot of stuff going on here, you know? We have Terraria, Cult of the Lamb, which we've kind of neglected those two. We have Ace Attorney, we have Dark Souls 2, and we have our one-offs that we do every now and then. It's kind of, a lot. But that's fine, because I really enjoy it, and I kind of just want to increase the amount of streams we have so we can actually handle all this. Now that being said, the reason I'm late today is because today was yet another busy day. I had a dentist appointment. I had to wake up super early for it. In fact, I wasn't really sure if I should come here tonight because I was pretty sure I was going to fall asleep if I did. But that's why I decided to employ the old reliable caffeine. I don't drink it much, so I don't have energy drinks around or anything, but I do have a soda. So that'll get me through tonight. And what are we doing tonight? We're going to be trying to get through the entire rest of this chapter. We've already split it into 2 streams. I don't want to make it a 4th. Well, we've split into 3 streams, I guess. And I don't want to make it a 4th. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Anyways, I think that's all the stuff I needed to talk about immediately out of the way, yeah? So why don't we hop into it? Oh wait, was it all of it? Oh, I feel like there's one more. What was there? Right, we don't have really plans this week because it's another busy week for me, probably. Oh, I remember. The end of the month, we have something very special planned. I've not told any of you what it is yet. But I do hope you enjoy it when it comes around. So, with that being said, let's hop into this, shall we? Oh, yeah. You know, I actually saw you playing Peak earlier. I wasn't there for the whole time, just a bit at the end. But yeah, I just saw you just talking in the lobby for a little while. Anyways, it's fine if you're not here the entire time, because I will be. And I'm going to have a great, fun time doing it. Now, what was happening last time? I barely remember. Let's see. Okay, so we just got out of our room, which is this door on the left. Right. The climb was a mess. Got kicked off the mountain, so you climbed out of spite out alone. Oh yeah, they added kicking. I saw that today. I read the patch notes. I haven't been using Steam nearly as much recently. You know, being busy and all. So I had a ton of updates, and while I was waiting for all the updates to go through, I was reading patch notes. I saw they added kicks to Steam. Not Steam, to Peak. That looks fun. Anyway, what was happening? Right, we got kicked out of our room. Oh, no, we got permission to leave our room. So we can go investigate the next room. Because we were investigating the death of our friend, and there was something that was poking through the vent. And that is our big clue that we needed to go pursue. Yeah. Anyway, what's up with the rat trap? Ah, a trap for catching mice. Yeah, we have plenty of those back home in Japan. Although, they seem to be using a lump of chalk or something as bait. Is he unfamiliar with cheese? Let me see. Yes, I think this is what they call cheese. It's made from the milk of cows. But cheese? I wonder what it tastes like. He ended up thinking you'd respond at the start of the mesa. Took 2 hours to get to the top. Wait, did he go all the way back to find you? Is that what happened? You can't eat it, Naruhodo-san. The trap will snap shut on your fingers. Really? But... I suppose you're right. Don't worry. You'll have plenty of time to try cheese. You're going to England. Is that a fun? Oh yeah, I always find Peek fun. It's kind of hard to make Peek not fun. You weren't actually going to try it, were you? All I've had to eat for the past couple of weeks is Cosmo's leftovers. You don't know how hungry I've been in that wardrobe. Poor you. I'll find a little snack for you later. Aye, thank you. I'm surprised that the rat trap is not going into my records. It seems like a pretty important hint, or a piece of evidence. He went all the way back to the start, and eventually just wrote to you and asked where you were. Oh, yeah, oh, that's unfortunate. Anyway, fire alarm. Oh, he's all right. I keep forgetting that he is unfamiliar with most Western things. I mean, I kind of forgot about that because he said he knew what a rat trap was. But then again, I guess that would be like a priority object to bring over. What do you think this is? It has a very pleasing shape, isn't it? That's the emergency alarm. It's probably best not to touch it. Oh, an alarm. It says, press only in times of emergency. It looks as though it sets the alarm bells ringing all over the ship, and brings the vessel to a complete stop. Whoa, really? The alarm itself brings the vessel to a stop? Why would you even want that? I'm sorry. In what situation would you want an alarm to stop a ship like that anyone can push? Okay, you know what? We'll just chalk this up to being weird, like 1890s thing. Oh, this I have to see. What are you doing, Naruhodo-san? You mustn't touch it. But this is an emergency situation. Just look at these handcuffs. You know full well that's not what the alarm is for. If you were to bring this vessel to a standstill for no good reason, you'd be even worse. You'd be in an even worse situation. I wish everything would just stop, the ship included. If you have to do something so foolish, at least make it something that doesn't affect anyone else. Aye. Is there really going to be nothing in this hallway that's important? Oh, that's the wrong button. I mean, I know the guy, maybe? No, I feel like if I talk to him, he's just going to tell me to back off. Ship protocols and ship sections seem to be important, though. Because this will give me a map of this floor, right? It should. Zoom in, give me a map. And this looks like a plan of the SS Buria. It shows each deck, look. The Buria is a large-scale steamship with a triple-skinned hull. What a marvel of engineering. Well, it's been playing on my mind for a while now, actually, but, how is it that such a huge lump of metal just doesn't sink to the bottom of the ocean? Oh, that's really quite simple, Naruhodo-san. It is? Oh, I feel like gag coming on. What do we think it's going to be? Is she going to give a wrong explanation? Well, consider the Japanese archipelago. The islands of Japan. Yes, they're not metal, but they are enormous lumps of earth. Many, many times larger than this ship. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I didn't expect it to be that dumb. And they don't sink, do they? They've been floating happily on the sea since the gods created them. Well, I suppose so. Really? Really? No map? Wow, that's crazy. An Ace Attorney chapter with no map or floor plan? We even had one in the last chapter, and this is set in, like, 1890. That's a huge book on top of the table there, and there's a pen next to it. Yes, that looks like the ship's log. Shall we have a little look through it? Do I actually get... oh, I don't... wow, this is so weird. Normally, whenever you get two pieces of writing right next to each other in plain view, you get to actually look into them, like zoom in and keep them. This is so weird. I mean, actually, I guess it kind of makes sense, because neither of these characters can read English, canonically. Oh, that's so weird. I mean, that book is important, right? It is. It has like a big, shiny blue 3D model sitting in the corner of this, or in the right third of the screen. So it has to be important. But the fact that I'm not allowed to take it until presumably Herlock comes over and reads it to me is weird. And the writing is so neat and precise. Every detail about the voyage has been meticulously recorded. You wouldn't expect a rough and ready sailor to have such a beautiful handwriting. And, nothing. No reaction at all. I thought he might appreciate the compliment. I don't think he speaks Japanese. I'm not sure that rough and ready is much of a compliment, Naruhodo-san, even to a sailor. Anyway, last night's log is mostly blank. Oh, we do get information. Okay, wonderful. Presumably that means there was nothing to report. Oh wait, does she read a slight amount of English? I don't remember. It's been like a week since we played this. Maybe she does. Oh, I mean, I guess she would have to, wouldn't she? Because she is also going to England. Like, she was planned to, unlike Naruhodo. Anyway, do we just move into the next room? No, we don't get to yet. Maybe if I interact with the door? Oh, that's exactly it. And this is it. This is the cabin next to ours. The one the ventilator connects to. Yes, the ventilator from which Kazuma-sama wrote that he saw a speckled band emerging. Maybe whoever's in this cabin can help solve that particular mystery. Let's ask. Oh! Big Guard? Oh, I do Big Guard voice. And he's also Russian. Excuse me. We, need to get inside this cabin here. Oh, is he the type to not talk at all? The sailor's eyes speak volumes. You're clearly saying, keep out. That's what I wrote on the sign we put over the wardrobe doors. What? Oh, right, because he had that weird sticky note. Although, this man's version is definitely more effective. It doesn't look like he's going to let us pass. That's a problem, though. Oh, okay, I guess the puzzle then is how do we get past him? That's the wrong button again. It feels so weird that that's not a touchscreen. Oh, actually, I guess this wasn't built for a touchscreen, was it? Because I'm sort of in that mood because the last 3 games were all built for the 3DS, or regular DS, I guess. But this just has these arrows on the side, even though it wasn't. Oh, that's weird, now that I'm thinking about it. Anyway, how are we going to get past the big man? I don't need to present him evidence, do I? Excuse me, but could I ask you something? You little stowaway murderer. That wasn't a good start, was it? Alright, let me try instead. Good day, Mr. Sailor. I'm so sorry to trouble you, but could I perhaps ask something of you? You little third-class lady's maid? Oh. We seem to have caught the sailor on a bad day, Susato-san. I am not sailor. My mother gave me name. I am senior crewman Beef Stroganoff. Oh. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that one until I said it out loud. Okay. Okay. Oh, you know, I gotta say, the pun names in this one are really good. I don't recall any from the previous game that really got me, but yeah, that's a good one. Whew. The best thing is just to avoid eye contact, I think. Mr. Stroganoff, about the first-class cabin area. Here we are in finish part of Buria steamship. We're very important persons. What sort of very important persons? Government officials, kings and queens traveling in secret. Many important persons. That is why I am always guarding this place. Gosh, that's amazing. Oh, you wouldn't happen to be guarding... Who was it? The missing ballerina? And potentially the revolutionary? I mean, they both had to be here, right? Oh, maybe even the missing... Not missing, but the English noblewoman from the last chapter. She might be here too. But somehow I let stupid stowaway inside. I want to pick you up and throw you in ocean. But Stroganoff is not animal. Thank you? If I may, I was wondering, is this cabin next to Mr. Asogi's currently occupied? Oh, I don't know this. I'm just going to assume it's a ya. Ya! Susato-san, did you understand that? It sounded like da. Oh, of course it's da. Oh, I'm so stupid. You know, they've had Russian characters before, and they always say that, and I always forget about it. I think it's probably Russian for yes, or no. Genius. It is not permitted to visit other cabins without invitation. Oh. Well, it sounds like there is somebody in the next door cabin at least. Yes. It's tantalizing. Wait, hold on. Who is it? Wait, who's next door? Oh, wait, hold on. I mean, I guess that's the whole question that we're out here to solve, isn't it? Is who's next door? That would make sense. I mean, I just sort of assumed in my head that Herlock was next door, because I know that he is in the next door over. I just forgot that there's supposed to be an actual person over there as well. Could you tell us who's traveling in the cabin next to Mr. Asogi's? His name is Mr. Grimsby Roylett. He is a very important Western gentleman. Grimsby Roylett. Grimsby Roylett, or maybe Grimesby. And that doesn't, yeah. Doesn't track with the other two names. Who is this? Dad always says da instead of yes. Not even Russian or Slavic. Well, I mean, some people pick that up. I mean, sometimes I say ya. Or not ya as in, like, Y-A, but ya as in, like, J-A, I guess. I mean, I don't really know how to pronounce it. The point is, people, including myself, say things in other languages every now and then just because. Or rather, regularly sometimes as well. A Western gentleman? Do not think about it. He has nothing to do with the murder of student boy. How can you be so sure about that? Mr. Roylett is authentic Western gentleman. So the man would have no interest in lowly student from insignificant Far East islands. Well, that was harsh. Could you tell us when Mr. Roylett came aboard? That is not your business. Oh. Did he come aboard in Shanghai, maybe? Come to think of it, even though we've been at sea for 2 weeks now, and I've been in Cosmo's cabin this entire time, I've never once heard anything from the next door cabin, or even felt like there's anyone there. Well, presumably, since this gentleman is occupying one of the first-class cabins, he must be rather important. Is that right? That is not your business. Oh, okay. He's not able to... Well, I mean, I don't think he can lie very well. He's just avoiding it. I think you consistently use at least 5 different languages in your family. I mean, a lot of people think you're tourists. Aye. Are you on watch here all the time, Seaman Stroganov? Da, all time. So criminals like you cannot come in, or get out. I wonder, could you tell us anything about last night at all? Oh, you know what? Hold on, bit of a tangent. So, I don't recall the name of it, but there was some documentary about, the Soviet Union, or some such, that came out, I think, last year. And then it won an award. And a few weeks ago, it got a bit of a flamed on the news, because people were going through it, because it got attention for the reward. And they realized they used a picture of a gulag that was not real. And not only was it not a real gulag, it was the gulag from The Muppets Most Wanted, 2016, I think. But the point is, it's a building, like it's a set that has the words gulag written on it, and Kermit is out front being manhandled by the actors. And I got a big laugh out of that. I just got reminded of that whenever I saw him say criminals in Russian accent, or heard myself say it, I suppose. Oh man, that's such a weird movie. I love it though. Love that movie. Because it's so strange. Oh man, how did they even come up with that? Because the thing is, the movie starts off with them establishing that the movie's premise... Oh, you don't know how those words mean. Okay, so a USSR is Soviet Union. Gulag is the forced labor camps. And there's a movie about the Soviet Union. And they had a scene talking about the forced labor camps. And the picture they used was from the Muppet movie. The one where Kermit gets arrested and taken to a gulag. And he has to serve time. It's so... And the thing is, not Muppet, Kermit is in the picture they used, right? And they absolutely... Someone saw it, because the picture they used is in black and white, and it's grainy, but it's not like that in the film. They edited it to look like that, so someone on the team probably knew what they were doing. It's really wild. Both that incident and the movie. I wonder, could you tell us anything about last night at all? It is sad about Student Boy. Were you on watch last night as well? Oh, he was not on watch. Of course. And did you notice anything at the time? Anything unusual? Oh, I cannot read that. Yeah! Susato-san, did you understand that? It was clearly a no. I saw nothing unusual. Nothing at all. And you didn't hear any strange noises? Or sense anything was wrong in some way? I said no. Sorry. Oh, I need to sneeze. Oh, no. Oh, this is terrible. It's one of those sneezes where I can feel it, but it doesn't actually come out. Oh, why is this... Oh, no. Oh, it's gone. Oh, I hate that. I'm not so sure. I could have sworn that he wouldn't catch my eye for a moment there. Oh, change of scene? This is enough. I cannot say more now. Oh. It is time for me to report to Captain. You must return to cabin. Yes, alright. Bulkhead to second-class area is staying locked at all times. You escape when lobster whistles on top of the mountain, or, as English says, when the pigs fly. Yes, I understand. Oh, Russian idiom. I don't know if that's an actual one. I mean, I assume it is. The localizers for this game have been very good so far. That's an interesting one. Let me see that again. When lobster whistles on top of the mountain. Huh. I skipped a line. Oh, I skipped 2 lines. Good. Now we can investigate the area properly. Shall we? Definitely. Now, when I say investigate properly, does that mean I can pick stuff up, or does that mean I can immediately go into the door? Oh, we got a bot. First bot of the night. You guys can't... Oh, no, you guys can't see this one. Anyway, bye-bye. Can we go in the door now? Please, 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 please. And this is it. This is the cabin next to ours. The one the ventilator connects to. Yes. Wait, this is the same line as earlier. Oh, do we not get to go in? Oh. No. Wait. Whoa. No answer. Excuse me. Herlock is in there. Did Herlock just run off somewhere? Or am I misremembering? I'm pretty sure he said he was going to go investigate the next room. No answer. We're out of luck, it seems. There's no one in there to help with our inquiries. How annoying. Yeah! I got the delayed quiet scream. You getting the new bots recently? Wondering if they changed their website or something? Maybe. I mean, bots do have to evolve as the band waves go through. Not band waves as in like me and as an individual banning, but like as Twitch as a whole. What was that? It came from inside the cabin. Such a high-pitched scream. It must have been a woman. Stand aside. Oh, okay, it was Sholmes. I was about to say maybe it's Sholmes in there and they're playing a gag. No. Sholmes, where did you go? I'm about to break the door down. Wait, what voice did I even give him? Oh, I don't remember. Mr. Sholmes. I shan't be stopped. When the fit is on me, I revel in kicking doors off their hinges. Please, wait, Mr. Sholmes. The door doesn't appear to be bolted. It doesn't? Then how the deuce can I dispatch this muscular urge? What, pray, can I kick? I think we should go in. This is no time to think about stress relief. Oh, Herlock. You're wonderful. I love you. I've only known you for like half a chapter. Oh, it's the revolutionary. Who are you? A Western gentleman? This man looks Russian to me. We heard a woman scream. Oh, hold on. Is the ballerina the revolutionary? I mean, I was thinking earlier that outfit looks like it would be very easy to make a disguise out of. Oh my god, yeah, no, I'm looking at them. These are clearly very different people. So this is the ballerina in disguise, yeah? I mean, has it be? A woman? Don't be absurd. As you can see, there's nobody in here, and nobody but me in this cabin. True. The old man does appear to be the only person in here. Hold on, where's the vent at? Oh, hold on, I got the perspective of the room wrong. The vent would be on the other wall. But in that case, just who screamed? There's the vent. Now, speckled band. Hold on, I'm looking around. I'm not seeing anything. I mean, everything's tilted to the same side again, so we can confirm that the reason everything's a mess is because the ship tilted. Get out, all of you, now! But what was the speckled band? It wasn't the... like, the little hanging thing next to the bed, was it? I assumed the one in the other room was Kazuma's. But there's another one here, so it's part of the furnishing. And I don't see anything out in the open that would fit the description. Please excuse the intrusion, but you're Mr. Grimsby Roylott, I believe. Yes, that's me. And you are? I am the one and only, the actual Herlock Sholmes. You've heard of me, no doubt. No. I am a great detective among great detectives, one who adorns the cover of popular magazines, no less. So I assure you, you may trust me completely. The man uses the magazine like a business card. A detective? I do not trust detectives. We distinctly heard a scream emanating from within these walls. But there wouldn't appear to be a lady concealing herself within the wardrobe this time. So might I be so bold to ask you to open that small traveling case? Okay, hold on, I just realized something. Are we not going to get a court section of this chapter? Right, that just came to me. Because the last chapter played out so normally, right? We had the investigation, which we weren't actually present for, but we had an investigation that happened off-screen. And then we had a court section, which was the bulk of the chapter. But this one, we're on a ship. There's no way we're going to go to court right now, right? So we... Oh. This game's going to have an unusual setup. I didn't even realize that, because normally it's normal for the first chapter not to have an investigation. But this one's going to be all investigation and no court. Maybe it'll go back to normal in the next chapter when we're actually on land. Oh, I like that actually. It's like a mix of the main games and the spin-offs. What? Don't be stupid. How could anyone fit in a small trunk like that? Well, it's quite fashionable these days, is it not? Traveling inside one's trunk. Don't look at me. Oh, it is moving. Oh my, did you see that, Mr. Naruhodo? Yeah, the case is shook. Also, doesn't Herlock have, infrared goggles for some reason? Can't he just look in there? Leave now, otherwise I call the steward. So, this is Kazuma's neighbor, Mr. Grimsby Roylott. There's no doubt about it, the strange Russian man is hiding something. I couldn't agree more. Let's see if we can find some clues before that burly sailor returns. Oh, he's just gonna let us look around? Okay, sure. Maybe we talk first. No? Okay, I guess we'll just look around. Oh, Herlock, what are you doing? I mean, I love you. This is amazing, but also, what are you... Oh, you have a gun! I didn't even realize that. Oh. I don't think we've ever seen someone who is not the bad guy or the victim having a gun on their person, because your normal detective hates guns. And the other detective you get, Emma, in the later games, she is not allowed to have a gun, I don't think, because she's not actually a detective. Oh wow, that's really kind of jarring. I mean, it makes sense though. Perfect sense. I'm not in Japan anymore. Or we're not in Japan, America, or whatever it's supposed to be in the other games. Now let's see what we have here. The books are tilted. That's important. Books on the study, along with some paper scraps, a bin, a silver platter on the floor. There's something in the luggage that is alive. The speaking tubes are still here. The vent, of course. Now, I didn't see a speckled band of any kind, and the only thing I can think of in this room that would fit that description is this. But Cosma has one of those in his own room, so I don't think it's going to be that. Oh, I can't actually interact with this painting. I can look at the rules a second time if I wanted to. There's another travel bag here. This room is a lot more orderly than the other one. Are they trying to hide something? I mean, they're obviously trying to hide something. But I wonder what it is. Let's check in the obvious suspicious thing that they're not going to let me open first. What do you think you're doing? Ah! This is my cabin. Get out! Could we just have a quick look inside your traveling case, perhaps? No! What a pity. I think we're out of luck. I think you're right. There doesn't appear to be anything more than we can do. I agree, but there may be someone else who can help. Oh. Wait, oh, yeah, I was about to say, does it want me to... Oh, do we actually get to prompt Herlock to use his special goggles? Okay. Perhaps that great detective could get somewhere with Mr. Roylett. Or, wait, no, is he going to play a distraction? Is that what we want? Oh, I guess we canonically don't know that he has special goggles yet, because the only reason we, the audience, know is because we're looking at his perspective during the cutscene. Do you have a moment, please, Mr. Sholmes? Oh, you need only address me as Sholmes. That's what I just did, isn't it? Well, Mr. Sholmes, what were you doing in there? Why, I was resting, of course. Resting? Indeed! I was contemplating our sea voyage from the confines of the wardrobe whilst waiting. Waiting for the inevitable time that you would need to call my great powers of detection into service. Oh! And it would seem that hour is upon us now. The time has come. Am I mistaken? Well, no, actually, you're spot on. For once. Observe closely. Oh. Our Russian host in this cabin, Mr. Roylett, is clearly trying to hide something. And do you know what the most effective weapon to use against a Russian hiding a secret? Why? The truth, of course. Though it should be pointed out that such methods are not exclusively for Russians. Right. Can you imagine how the Russian will react when the secret he guards so closely is exposed? Would you like to witness it? Oh, yes, please! Well then, what you are about to see may well astound you. For I am about to apply my great detective's greatly admired great deduction to the case. Are we going to get a new tutorial on, like, a new method? I feel like we are. Could this man be more of a... I'm sorry, what word is that? Hackneyed. Hackneyed. Could this man be more hackneyed? Be a more hackneyed portrayal of a dubious Russian, I ask you? What? From time to time, it occurs to me. Is this fellow dubious on account of his Russianness, or Russian on account of his dubiousness? I really don't think either of those things should be occurring to you, or anyone. That's right. And Mr. Sholmes... I know this man's beard and dark glasses are hard to ignore, especially on first meeting, but I once read, it is a capital mistake to theorize before you have all the evidence. It biases the judgment. Shh! I must have complete silence. What are you doing? Why are you peering at my face like that? Ah, just as I thought. Yes, I have quite made up my mind now. Did he see through the disguise? Oh, I hope so. If he's actually smart, that would make him 1,000 times better. Oh, actually, I kind of like that he's dumb. You know, I want to be smart dumb, so make him both. There can be no other explanation that accommodates all the facts. Mr. Roylett, I have reached 2 incontrovertible conclusions. What do you mean? Number 1, your true identity is that of a villain. Using those shears, you are about to end the existence of something most dear. Is he talking about the beard? Are you not? Huh? And number 2, the other conclusion I have drawn. You are, at this very moment no less, in the midst of committing a most grievous crime. Beneath that beard, your mouth quivers with nervous tension as you realize you have been discovered. Does it not? Yeah! Oh, Naruhodo-san, I never imagined I would witness one of Mr. Sholmes' great deductions with my own eyes. That was a great deduction? Nothing can deceive Mr. Sholmes. In a single glance, he can deduce all there is to know about a person. What ineffable twaddle. Excuse me, what? Oh, hello, Noir. Welcome in. Oh, what is this? Ineffable twaddle. I'm sorry. Ineffable twaddle? Okay, I know I was praising the localization for this game, and I still am. This is great. But what led to this? This is like the most English phrase that has shown up in this entire game so far. And it's from the character who has literally never left Japan. What could have caused this? I have no clue. Oh yes, I've read about it countless times in the adventures of Herlock Sholmes, and now I've experienced the astonishing impact of his great deduction firsthand. This is like a dream come true. I can hardly believe it, but all the color is drained from Mr. Roylet's face. It looks like somehow both Mr. Sholmes' conclusions were right. How? How could I possibly know such things, you wish to say? Oh, he pulled a Joseph Joestar. Oh, my beloved. I know, an ineffable twaddle. It's great. Very well, then, I shall elucidate. I shall explain how it was that I arrived at this pair of conclusions. So do I cordially invite you upon a journey of logical discovery. Let us board the train of reasoning. Oh wait, was I right? Is this actually a new minigame? Put plainly, let us work through my deductions together. It is a new minigame! Oh my god, we have a new minigame. And it occurs during the investigation. Oh, that's amazing. Okay. Oh, I wonder if he's going to bring this in the trial later, or if this is an investigation thing only. This definitely seems like an investigation thing only. Maybe they bring it to the trial for, like, the finale. Like a climax. So, the dubious-looking Russian, Mr. Roylet. Obviously, what catches the eye in the first place is the enormous pair of shears in your hand. Now, we ask ourselves, what could you possibly want with such an implement? The answer, of course, is staring at us in the face. You were on the verge of using the shears to cut away the copious beard you sport. Now, moving on. The question then begged is this. Why would you desire to rid yourself of this magnificent beard, Mr. Roylet? Once again, the answer is plain. We have clear evidence to shed light on the matter. Regard, if you will, this morning's newspaper, in particular the fascinating front page article. Which, it would appear, you have read also, Mr. Roylet. I'm sure it needs no further clarification. The evidence that reveals your true identity is the article about the revolutionary. In translation, the headline reads, Revolutionary Villain Bolshevik flees Russian via Shanghai. As you cannot fail to observe, the subject of the article possesses an extremely copious beard. Having noted the article yourself, you decided to remove your incriminating facial hair before it gave you away. In short, your true identity is beyond doubt. You are the fearsome Russian revolutionary himself, Villain Bolshevik. Not that I've heard of you myself, you understand. Oh, I love him. Oh, I was right. They made him smart and dumb at the same time. It's amazing. He was right that they are concealing their identity, but also they're actually the ballerina. Now, as for my second conclusion, you are, at this very moment, on the brink of committing a most grievous crime. And the proof of this crime, over there. Oh, yes, Mr. Roylett. Taken unawares, people have a propensity to let their eyes stray, you see. Yeah! And I assure you, the eye speaks so much more eloquently and honestly than the mouth. The answer we seek lies where the furtive glance falls. The proof of your crime sits before our very eyes. Yes, that traveling case. It is time, I think, that the case be opened and its contents laid bare. No, I refuse. What could you possibly be concealing inside, we ask? By my estimation, a young lady, perhaps. One slight enough to fit therein. Don't be absurd. And what, pray, would be the identity of this young lady in the traveling case? Wait, hold on. I need to see something. What animal would even be in there? Does she have an animal with her? No. Maybe a bird. Because that's the only thing I can think of. Dear me. We are not well suited to a life of crime, are we? Your careless coup d'oeil betrays you. Once again, we need only follow your furtive glance to find the answer. Yes, the reason you refuse to open your traveling case can be equally found in the pages of this newspaper. For there is another, more stimulating article. Aye, see you later, Toadlet. If we turn from the fleeing revolutionary to the back page... Renowned prima ballerina of the Novovich Ballet disappears from Shanghai. Such a headline can lead us to but one conclusion. Your crime is that of abduction. And according to the article, the young lady's name is Nikolina Pavlova. Okay, well, you know, he was pretty close, actually. I still love that he's stupid. And smart at the same time. In fact, I don't think I've seen a better... Oh, actually, you know, I was about to say I haven't seen a better detective in these games, but that's actually a tough one. Gumshoe is also... Okay, because Gumshoe is just stupid. But he's endearing, and he's persistent. And Sholmes here is stupid and smart at the same time. I love them both. They both fill a very similar niche, while still being very distinct. Oh, I mean, recency bias says Sholmes, but nostalgia says Gumshoe. Oh, I love them both. This concludes Herlock Sholmes' great deduction of this Russian enigma. Elemensky. What? Excuse me? What was that last word? Oh, you know, I really do wish I got to play the original trilogy on stream. I didn't do it, of course, because I'm very familiar with the game from playing it long ago. But being able to experience those for the first time here would have been great. Because I love all the characters in those games. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I love almost all of the characters in that game. There are a few standouts that everyone agrees are very, very, very bad. But aside from those few, I love all the characters in the original games. Susato-san, that wasn't one of the great deductions I've been hearing so much about, was it? Well, the stories are full of Mr. Sholmes' brilliant deductions, you know. But that did seem a little different somehow. Excuse me, Mr. Sholmes, could you come over here for a moment? Huh, pray, what can I do for you? It's about your deductions. Would you mind? Not at all, come on. Well, to start with, there's a newspaper article. I think we had the same discussion before, but... these two men look nothing like each other. Ah, yes, I recall our discussion earlier. And at the time, I believe I told you... that the man is a revolutionary. Well able to revolutionize his own appearance. I do not remember this conversation, so thank you for the recap. In fairness to Mr. Sholmes, Mr. Roylett does look more like this man than you do. That's not the point. And another thing, the part about him abducting the ballerina? Indeed, a truly startling revelation. At first glance, the case would appear too small to accommodate a young woman. Not just at first glance, it is too small, clearly. You'd be lucky to fit a 5-year-old in that case, even if you pushed really hard. I don't suppose the missing ballerina is a 5-year-old child, is she? You mean you don't know? No, the young lady is 15. No, I didn't know. How could I? Well, if she's 15, then 10 years worth of her would be poking out from the case. Some years ago, I read something pertinent, I believe. A troop of men consuming vinegar daily in order to promote a certain litheness in their bodies. Vinegar? For such a sour bunch, it would surely be simplicity itself to contort oneself into the confines of that small case. Oh dear, you might be thinking of contortionists in the circus, Mr. Sholmes. This whole thing's turning into a circus. Mr. Naruhodo, something's occurred to me about Mr. Sholmes' deductions just now. I think his powers of observation are, well, magical. His eyes cut to the heart of the matter almost instantly. It's just where he directs his attention and logic that seem a little off. Your ideas of a little may be a little off itself, Mr. Sato. It's just one or two key words in his deductions that seem to let him down. So I was wondering if we might perhaps tactfully switch them for alternatives? What do you think? Switch some key words in his deductions? Oh no, this sounds like tutorial speak. Yes, but very tactfully. I feel sure that if we could do that, we'd unlock the true genius of Mr. Sholmes' great deduction. Precisely the thought that was going through my own mind. This man has a lot of work. At times, I wonder how anyone puts up with me. It's not that funny. Ah, and you, my good fellow. Sorry? Take a moment to look at your wrists. My wrists? Oh. Huh? Huh? What? Where are your handcuffs? Huh? What? How? When did you... I felt they may hinder your ability to follow me in our dance of deduction. I don't believe it. How? Mr. Sholmes, you are a marvel. Huh. And don't worry. I shall restore the shackles to your wrists when we are finished. I'm not worried. In fact, I'd rather stay like this. So, let us begin. Oh, okay, before we begin this, I do want to note, I said this last time as well, I really want Sholmes to take his jacket off before the end of the game, because this pink suit he has underneath it would probably look really nice on him. I mean, it does look nice on him right now. He's undoubtedly wearing it because it looks nice, and they undoubtedly put it on him, like the character designers, because it looks nice on him. But I really want to see him without the leather. Herlock Sholmes is proud to present his logic and reasoning spectacular. Alright, new minigame time, here we go. Is it just going to be swapping words? Oh, you know, I think this is actually the first new mechanic we've got in this game, because the last chapter was very cut and dry tutorial. Well, in terms of mechanically speaking, it was actually a very interesting chapter. So, the dubious-looking Russian, Mr. Roylet. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, we're just going through his dialogue now, so we don't have to read this. This is just like whenever we're doing our... How to say? Just like when we're doing our witness testimony. So we're just going to be going back and forth through this. Except it looks like we're just going to be going through it once, maybe? So I guess I'll start reading it whenever we get to the new part. Right here. I'm not sure. Would you really use shears like that to cut off a beard? I doubt that's something I'll ever have to worry about. It doesn't quite sit right with me, though. It doesn't seem to be sitting right with Mr. Roylet, either. Which means, I suppose, that the deduction is wrong. Let's try to switch a key word here, Naruhodo-san, and see if that helps matters. Alright, but how? I think we should start by taking a long, hard look at Mr. Roylet. I wonder if it's really his beard that he intended to use those shears on. Exactly. If we do manage to find something that seems to fit the sense of Mr. Sholmes' deductions better, then what? Then I'll leave the rest in your capable hands, Naruhodo-san. Why am I the one to do something about this? Well, anyways, let's see if there's anything we can even use to switch around in that last sentence. What exactly was Mr. Roylet going to use those enormous shears for? Not gonna lie, I don't actually know... Oh. I was about to say, I don't actually know what it would be, unless it was his hair, but... I mean, I guess if we can rotate behind him, then yeah. Okay. Okay, so, funny thing about these games, the characters tend to have an allergy of sorts to turning papers over. In the first game, They did it in the second game. They did it. They probably did it in the third game. And guess what? They did it in the last chapter as well. They had a piece of paper, they refused to turn it over, and there's crucial evidence on the other side. It would seem that extends to looking behind people as well. They seem to not care about the backsides. It's very odd. What the? What's this? It looks like a cascade of stunning golden locks. No. The color is not the point. The point is, what is it doing on the back of Mr. Roylet's head? Then how's it growing out from underneath his thick black hair? Well, yes, that's true. So it's stunningly beautiful and stunningly surprising. Something's definitely not right here.
Yes!
You are on the verge of using the shears to cut away the golden locks you sport. Indeed, you have identified the precise detail I was intending to expose. Such lush golden hair certainly does not befit an old man. You're not a man at all. You're a woman. And judging from the length and sheen of your hair, one still very much in your youth. Oh no. If only I had managed to cut off my hair, no one would have suspected. The question then begged is this: why would you desire to rid yourself of these magnificent locks? Once again, the answer is plain. We have clear evidence to shed light on the matter. I'm sure it needs no further clarification. The evidence that reveals your true identity is the article about the revolutionary. Well, that was a shock. I had no idea that old man was really a young woman in disguise, did you? What? Why are you staring at me like that? Yes, it was a surprise, Naruhito-san. You're enjoying this, aren't you? Sorry? You look like you're in your element as you dance around the room, deducing the facts with Mr. Sholmes. I'm just doing what we agreed. I'm not having fun or anything. This is strictly business. No, strictly... Yes, I understand. Say no more. Well, anyways, let's focus on this next part of Mr. Sholmes' deduction, shall we? The evidence that he's picked out doesn't fit the facts at all. No, that's true. Given that Mr. Roylet is actually a woman. Exactly. He, or rather she, can't possibly be this merciless revolutionary. I suppose it's because the deduction as a whole has taken a different direction now. Yeah. Let's switch the evidence for something else. Something that fits the facts as we now understand them. For some reason, this woman needed to try and hide her identity. Hold on. So, what is in the suitcase, though? I'm realizing now, we still don't have a good answer on that, because obviously she's trying to steal the tiara. But what did she bring with her that's alive? Alright, I'll do my best. I think I missed the line.
Yes!
The evidence that reveals your true identity is, of course, the article about the ballerina. That's right. You've hit the nail on the head. Renowned prima ballerina of the Novovich Ballet disappears from Shanghai. It would appear we are finally able to address you by your true name. Yes, because your true identity is that of the Novovich Ballet's prima ballerina. Miss Nikolina Pavlova. Yeah! Oh, God, I just realized I want to do a female voice with a Russian accent. Oh, this is going to be tough. Oh, maybe they're not giving up their identity just yet? Oh, they are. Okay. How are we going to do this? Also, that earring is very prominent. Was that in the newspaper article? Nope, that's a new one. That's a new earring. You're right. My real name is Nikolina Pavlova. But please, I beg you, don't tell anyone. Okay, there's topic 1 completed. Well, now that we have that done, topic 2 is completely wrong. So I feel like, realistically, we should just give Herlock another chance to have a go at it. Because he'll probably get it right. But why not? Let's go with it. Now, as for my second conclusion, you are, at this very moment, on the brink of committing a most grievous crime. And the proof of this crime, over there. Oh yes, Miss Pavlova. Taken unawares, people have the propensity to let their eyes stray, you see. Yeah. And I assure you, the eyes speak so much more eloquently and honestly than the mouth. The answer we seek lies where the furtive glance falls. The proof of your crime sits before our very eyes. Yes, the traveling case. This woman is the ballerina, and she's right in front of our eyes. So clearly she can't be inside the traveling case as well. No, that's right. It seems she wasn't abducted at all. In which case, what is the crime this young woman is apparently committing? I can see I'm going to have to step in and fix the great detective's mistake again. Oh, you know what? Hold on. So there's something alive in the case, along with the tiara. That's obviously what they're going for. Maybe the thing that's alive is the thing that came through the vent. Oh, what would be like a speckled banner, I think they called it? Oh, I don't know. You seem to look pleased, Naruhodo-san. Do you like the idea of another chance to dance around with Mr. Sholmes? Stop it. Anyway, there must be something else here that shows what the woman is up to. Well? Oh, okay, once again, they're allergic to looking behind things. Wait, hold on, if the tiara isn't in the case, then what is in there? I mean, okay, I've been still something obviously alive, but... like what? What's there? Wow, look at this dazzling tiara. I've never seen anything like it. Are those real diamonds, you think? Oh, Naruhodo-san, try it on. What? Me? Isn't it usually girls who wear tiaras? Wouldn't you like to try it on? Oh no, I couldn't possibly. It's far too beautiful. Why does this tiara look so familiar? I feel like I've seen it somewhere recently.
Yes.
You know, I guess I could skip that dialogue, couldn't I? I could just hit Y immediately. That's fine, I like reading it. The proof of your crime is surely this tiara. Yeah. I believe this tiara is worn on stage by dancers in the Novovich Ballet, is it not? Indeed, it would appear to be identical to the tiara pictured here in this newspaper article. And if the reporting is to be believed, it's an item worth 20,000 rubles. In summary, the crime you have committed is theft. Oh no! Yes, you left your ballet troupe, unlawfully taking their precious tiara with you. Yeah! Okay, but what's with the earring? Where did she get that from? I have no one, no family, no friends. I am all alone, and I need money. But I did not steal the tiara. It was present from, how do you say, an Earl of Prussia. It belongs to me. This girl is only 15 years old. And she's run away all by herself? She must have been extremely lonely. Alright, I will tell you everything. But there's no point to hiding it now. Heh. Come, let us not be hasty. What? There remains one unsolved mystery about you. A mystery? What do you mean? You have staunchly refused to open this traveling case of yours in our presence. It is reasonable to conclude, therefore, that there exists some reason why you wish it to remain closed. Is that not so, Miss Pavlova? My dear girl, there is no sense in playing games with me. Nothing escapes my attention. Indeed, I have a very good idea of the contents of your case, even before I have ever laid eyes on them. Dear me, we are not well suited to a life of crime, are we? Your careless coup de whale betrays you. Once again, we need only follow your furtive glance to find the answer. Oh, it's a cat! I just realized. That's why the silver platter is on the floor, because it's not a platter, it's a bowl. And she's feeding a cat. Oh, I missed a line, by the way, I think. He's completely changed tack with his deduction now. I think Mr. Sholmes is adapting his logic to the changing circumstances, don't you? Maybe, but why has he suddenly brought the bookshelf into all of this? It's just a wild guess, surely. Oh, do you think so? Well, it doesn't seem likely that the reason why this young woman doesn't want to open her case would have been written on a book that doesn't even belong to her. Yes, that's true, but still. Miss Pavlova certainly did cast her eyes in that direction. I noticed it myself. Then there has to be another reason why she won't open her case. And it must be somewhere in the same area, if that's why her gaze was involuntarily drawn. I agree. That's the only answer. Whatever she has hidden in that case should be revealed by following her gaze in the direction of the bookcase. Right. Well, I can't actually look around all that much, can I? No, I can't. I can't look down either. Oh, right, rules of passage. They said no pets on it, didn't it?
Yes!
Right, because that's why he had to feed me leftovers, because he couldn't actually bring in extra serving, because they think he has a pet. Yes, the reason why you refuse to open your case is written in the rules of passage. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden. Inside that case of yours is something forbidden from carriage on this vessel. That is the real reason why you refuse to open it, thus revealing its contents. As we've seen, the trunk wobbles from time to time, but no weapon or other dangerous item would move on its own accord. Which leaves but one possibility, Miss Pavlova. Inside your traveling case is the last item listed on the forbidden in the vessel's rules of passage. A pet. Yeah. Oh, I love how quickly they've bonded. Oh, it's wonderful. Oh, they're going to have such a great relationship. Oh, I wonder if it's going to rival Phoenix and Edgeworth's. That'd be nice. To show the writers still have it. Anyway. Oh, look at that. Back to back. Oh, I love them. Oh, they're amazing. I love them. I love them. Elementary indeed. So, clearly, you weren't who you said you were. No, I am not Grimsby Royalite. My real name is Nikolina Pavlova. Everything you said was correct. You absconded during one of your ballet company's performances in order to escape to your homeland. Wait, escape to your homeland? Escape to your homeland? Where's she from? Oh, because she was in Shanghai. Right. I forgot about that. Which couldn't have been easy. The Burya is a huge steamship with a vast crew. Could you really have snuck on board without being noticed? In order to obscure your true identity, you somewhat recklessly took the guise of an old gentleman. And you intended to sever all links with your past by severing your long hair. Yet to a woman, hair is no trifling matter. My personal recommendation is to leave well alone. Okay, Shams. Sure. So, if it was just you, about to cut off your own hair, who was it that let out the scream we heard from outside the cabin? That veritable tinkling of a bell? Why, none other than this young lady, naturally. More like a full set of pipes, if you ask me. I was so scared when I ran away in Shanghai. I was sure they would come looking for me. Well, that's why I decided to, how do you say, disgust myself? So no one would recognize me. As a result, you transformed yourself into that questionable old man. I see. Wait, hold on, I forgot. What language are they speaking right now? Because we're not speaking Russian. Because, she got that word wrong, and these two don't speak Russian. Are we all speaking English right now? I thought that, I thought Naruhodo doesn't speak English. Oh man, I guess there was like a 6-month time skip, so I guess he has a basic handling of it. Oh, he has to, because he's going to England. Okay, I guess we're probably speaking English then. I put on the fur hat and fake beard. Then just before you came in here, I saw the newspaper. Right on the page, there was a picture of me. I was so frightened, I couldn't stop from screaming. I knew that if I didn't change my appearance completely, they would find me. So I decided to cut all my hair as fastly as possible. I picked up the scissors in hand, and at that precise moment, we walked in through that annoyingly unlocked cabin door. Things like that happen sometimes, don't they? Things do indeed happen like that, from time to time. Are those two even talking about the same thing? There's just one more thing I'd like to know. What exactly do you have inside your traveling case? Oh, it has to be a cat, right? You were right. It is my dear friend inside. My only friend in the whole world. Please, don't tell anyone. If the captain finds out, if you say to any of the crew... Your secret is safe with us, I assure you. But in return... you must tell us, in as much detail as you can muster, about the events of last night. Oh, right, we're finally getting back to the main mystery. I forgot about this. I mean, I didn't forget about it. But I kind of forgot this was the whole thing we're here for. We kind of got off track. Yes, alright. I will tell you. Wait, hold on. Is the cat not going to come out? Well, Mr. Naruhodo? Wasn't it something Mr. Sholmes' great deduction? It was certainly something, yes. I'm just not entirely sure what. But at least Miss Pavlova has agreed to tell us what she knows. That's incredible. Indeed, it is incredible. Ah, and one more thing. Oh, yes? What? Observe your wrists. Oh, the handcuffs are back. Oh. Ah, your hands, they're cuffed again. What? But how? True to my word, I have restored your shackles. When? And why? There is still a shadow of guilt cast over you, Mr. Naruhodo. I'm sorry to say, it can't be helped at the moment. Can it? Really? Anyway, let's listen to what Miss Pavlova has to say. I can't go on not knowing. I have to find out what this speckled band that Kazuma-sama wrote about in his diary really was. She seems more excited about solving the mystery than actually avenging Kazuma, which I guess makes sense. It's kind of in character for her so far. But it's still a bit odd. Now, that being said, I'm going to mute very quickly, because I'm going to run across the room and turn the space heater off. So I'll be right back in a second. Alright, I'm back. You know, this might, just might, be the last stream where I need to have the heater out, because it is certainly warming up outside. It's gotten very wet. Very, very wet. With all the snow melting. And the days are certainly, well, I would say getting longer, but it's more like they're getting to normal length now. Which is still getting longer. But it's still odd. Like, I'm still adjusting to it. I mean, this whole month is pretty much for adjusting to spring. But yep, soon enough that space heater will go back into the box. And I won't have to take it out for another 6 odd months. That'll be nice, that'll be nice. A little bit less noise in the room. Now then, where did we leave off? Right. We can finally investigate, or talk to her. I was about to say, do we go investigate the luggage, but if she has a dialect box saying friend, she'll probably just tell me. So why don't we start with that for fun? So the friend you mentioned is inside your traveling case, is that right? I don't think animals are allowed on board, according to the rules of passage. Oh, please, don't tell any of the crew. If they find my precious... Then the burly Russians would bestir themselves in unison to throw you and your case overboard, no doubt. Yeah. So reassuring, Mr. Sholmes. But what sort of pet is your friend? A little puppy? It is, isn't it? No. Maybe an adorable little rabbit? No. Haha! You credit Russia as a land with small rabbits, do you? Oh, don't they have small rabbits there, then? You may well ask. I have no idea. You two are miserable bunglers when it comes to understanding the nature of young Ballerina's friends. Isn't it obvious? It must be a chicken. Really? Consider the benefits. A rousing wake-up call, daily fresh eggs, and when adversity strikes, it could satisfy the needs for sustenance. So, you'd eat your friends? I'll remember that. No. Well, it would appear this friend's identity is a closely guarded secret not to be revealed. You know, I wonder why he doesn't just peek into there with his IR. Does he... I mean, he does have IR, right? Because that was the whole cutscene at the beginning. Is him finding Naruhodo using those. She obviously doesn't quite trust us yet. There's something I should like to show her, I think. Maybe she might be able to shed some light on it. Really? Hold on. I have something I can present to her already? Is that what the hint's supposed to mean? Maybe... that? Because it has Russian in it? Speckled band. Speckled band. She doesn't have a lizard, does she? A lizard in Russia? I mean, I guess she wasn't in Russia, she was in Shanghai. She could have picked it up in Shanghai. Or maybe a snake? I mean, the only thing I can think of that would be a speckled band that isn't furry. Would be a reptile. Can I ask you about this, please? I would like answers. This is the diary of my friend who passed away. His diary? Yes, and he wrote in the last passage... He wrote in it last night before he died. Something a little unusual. It reads, 1:23 a.m. I hear a faint whistling sound. And then a few minutes later, 1:35 a.m., what looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill. A speckled band? I don't understand. It's strange, isn't it? But the ventilator he mentions joins this cabin, you see. It's up there on the wall. In other words, this cabin and the victim's cabin are connected together. Oh! Miss Pavlova? Has something occurred to you? Does the speckled band the victim mentioned mean something to you? Or the whistling sound, perhaps? No. I don't know anything. Oh. Oh, she's lying to my face. Or, I mean, I guess she's not lying to my face, she's not looking at my face. But still. You know, I wonder how we're gonna deal with this in this game, actually. We haven't had to deal with this much so far. But, Phoenix, whenever someone lied to him, he always had the magical Magatama that he could use to see through their lies. Well, I can't see through their lies, but he can tell that they're lying, and then he can tell when his words are getting through to them. I mean, I guess he didn't have it in the first game, but in the first game he was kind of a bumbling mess, because he was a rookie, and he was going through trauma. How did we deal with lies in the first game, actually? You know, I don't think we did. I think most of the time when we called, Phoenix would just call someone out on their lie, and then they would immediately threaten to kill him. Or physically harm him in some way. Yeah, no, that's exactly what happened, actually, every single time. Every time Phoenix tried to call someone out, they just tried to kill him. Wait. Really? Hold on, I'm thinking back on it. Okay, Chapter 1, it's tutorial. We can skip that. Chapter 2, yeah, he okay, he's actually gets beat up after calling out a lie, and then he's threatened with, like, corrupt police. Chapter 3, the Yakuza, or the mob, depending on if it's taking place in Japan or America at the time, probably both, as always, threatens to kill him before the police can show up to save him. Chapter 4, what was Chapter 4? Chapter 4, Chapter 4. Which one was... Well, which one was that? Oh, Chapter 4 is the original final trial. So yeah, once again, he gets physically assaulted for calling out a lie. And then Chapter 5... Chapter 5, I think, is the one chapter where he doesn't get threatened with physical violence. I think they just threatened to disbar him. Wow, that's crazy, thinking back on it. They really... Yeah, they really just do not go easy on him, do they? Okay, sure. Why not? Wait, oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm just sort of stuck in that right now. I find that very, very funny. And he doesn't get it immediately in the second game, does he? No, he doesn't. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Move on. Move on. She doesn't want to tell me about this right now. Can you tell me about this? No, this is a dead end. Skip it. I don't think she's gonna let me examine yet. Let's try conversing, shall we? Did you know someone that was killed in the cabin next door? Wait, did you know that someone was killed in the cabin next door to you? This one last night? One of the crewmen told me this morning when I was eating breakfast. The man who died, he was a friend of mine. Oh! That's why we're trying to find out what happened. Did you notice anything unusual last night? Perhaps you heard a strange noise, for example? Perhaps people talking? Perhaps the ship was absorbed in a wild tempest. Perhaps its steam engine exploded. Perhaps everyone on board would have noticed if that had happened. Miss Pavlova, is there anything else you can tell us? I don't know. I'm sorry, but all I could think about last night was what I had done and whether they would find me. I didn't notice anything that was happening around me. Oh, I see. You know, I wonder... Did she maybe... Because I'm still thinking about that earring. It really stands out. Did she maybe train an animal to steal stuff for her? And that's what the whistling was? You've run away from your ballet company, haven't you? The Novovich Ballet? Yes. I am traveling to Great Britain, and from there, I want to go to America. I will never dance again. I want to forget everything about the ballet. I will start a new life. You wish to forget? A challenging proposition. When you have that striking tiara as a reminder. But that tiara is mine. I need it to live. No, you don't. I have no money of my own. The Novovich Ballet gave us only little food and water, and we must dance all over the world. I had to run away. I had no choice. If I stayed, it would have killed me. So you ran away to protect yourself? Yes, and the crew of the ship, they have all been kind to me. They let me come on board, and they said I could hide in this cabin. If that is indeed the truth, Miss Pavlova, it creates a most intriguing conundrum. Yes, it does. What do you think about it, Mr. Naruhodo? Me? Oh, well, yes, of course. I think we should hear Miss Pavlova's explanation. To what conundrum, I'm not sure, but... Miss Pavlova, allow me to pose you a riddle. According to this newspaper, it was only yesterday that you absconded from the ballet. Now, that being the case, it must have been last night that you boarded this vessel. However, the SS Buria stopped by no port last night. That's it, of course! So, how is it, pray, that you came to be aboard? Now that I think about it, The crewman outside the cabin acted very strangely when we mentioned that. It was just after we'd asked him about when the occupant of this cabin came aboard. Did she charm him? I mean, that would certainly work, yeah? Well, that is not your business. Yeah, you're right. He did seem to be hiding something. Did she pay him her other earring? Is that why the earring is so, like, standing out so much? Not that she stole it or anything, but that she gave him one of them? An angel descended from the heavens, bringing grace and beauty to the stage. Sorry, what was that? It is how the Russian newspapers described one of my performances. And that is how I came here too. I descended from the heavens, because I am an angel. Considering English isn't your mother tongue, your description is very vivid. Mr. Sholmes once said I never can resist the touch of the dramatic. It seems Miss Pavlova is the same. Oh, I like that line. Hold on. There we go. Screenshot that. Because I really love that line. A genius descended from the heavens, bringing grace and beauty to detection. Words once said about myself. A quote from a wonderfully extravagant advertisement for The Adventurers of Herlock Sholmes, in fact. Yes, Mr. Showy. Anyway, it doesn't look like Miss Pavlova is going to tell us what really happened. Really? She's not going to give us any information. Huh. Excuse me, Mr. Roylett. Yes, what? Wow, she's fast. Captain would like to speak with you. You must come to Captain's quarters at once. Please. All right, I will come now. What? You must leave, now. Oh, no, it's fine, don't mind us. Yes, please, don't worry yourself, Mr. Roylett. Get out! The passenger said out, or do you want me to throw you out? It looks like we'll have to leave investigating this cabin until later. What a pity. And so, we lost our chance. Having still not managed to investigate Miss Pavlova's cabin, we were unceremoniously chased out. That is to say, we were quite literally picked up and thrown into the passageway outside. Oh, to be continued, to be continued. Oh, we made it to the first one. Actually, I believe this is the second one in this chapter, but it's the first one of today. Yeah, first one of the chapter, second one of the chapter, first one of the day. Investigation Part 2. Maybe we will get a court section. But that being said, we're going on break. Because we don't do that enough. We really don't do that enough. And it's healthy to get up and stretch every now and then. So let's do that, shall we? I will return momentarily. Oh, and where did the game go? Where did the game go? Oh no, I'm clicking through it. Oh, I clicked through it and accidentally tabbed back in. Okay, I don't know why the game disappeared for a second, but we're back, Okay, I've decided we're going to go until the next to be continued, okay? That's our plan. And then tomorrow, we will finish this. When tomorrow? Who knows? Maybe as soon as I wake up. Because I should have time tomorrow. Well, let's get through this, right? Shall we? Because I don't want to actually lose my voice. Where is the game? I need to tab back into it. Oh, I have so many tabs. Oh, I need a second monitor. So badly. I wish we hadn't been thrown out like that. I wish we'd managed to find some clue as to what that speckled band might be. We didn't manage to investigate at all. And I imagine that we won't be able to for a while longer. We'll never get past the sailor guarding the door. He's clearly glaring at us as if to say, don't even think about it. Oh, wait a minute. What is it? Well, what happened to our great detective friend? Where did he go? Oh, yes! He completely disappeared! When did he do that? He slipped away as quietly as the wind, but not before ensuring these things were securely back on my wrists. Alright, well, I guess it's time to look around, shall we? Anything changed? No, actually, it's not. What if we went back into our room? Can we do that? Anything new in here? It doesn't look like it. And it looks like they're still investigating in here. Yes, on that subject, I wonder if Inspector Hosonaga is unscathed. What do you mean, unscathed? Surely you haven't forgotten, have you, Naruhodo-san? Don't you remember what he said about allowing you out of this cabin to investigate? He was going to talk to the captain about it. He said he'd lay his life on the line for you. Oh, yes. But I'm sure he was exaggerating. Let's see what he has to say for himself. He might have some new information for us. You never know. Oh, is he in this room? No, he's not. Is he? Oh, he is. Hello, Inspector. Oh! Hello, Inspector. Every time we see you, you are not in great shape. Ah, you're back. Inspector? What happened to you? Your face is... Please, don't worry about it. And they're just scratches. Made by a bear, maybe. When I told the captain I'd given you permission to investigate, he told me he'd pummel me with his fists and then toss me overboard. What? But the pummeling was over in a flash, and he must have decided against the throwing me overboard part. So it was nothing, really. It looks like he wasn't joking when he said he'd lay his life on the line if he had to. Well, thanks to your efforts, we now know a little about the neighboring cabin. Yes, so I understand. Oh! I bumped into a man claiming to be a great detective a little while ago. I think his name was something like Herlock Sholmes? I don't think he was German, though. Ah, that explains it. Shall we compare notes, then? We can tell you what we found so far. Yes, let's do it. Oh, my friend, you need a win. You really need a win, don't you? What? Nikolina Pavlova? She's in the cabin next door? Oh, do you know who she is? Please, what self-respecting ballet fan wouldn't know that graceful angel? Oops, I think I upset him there. Well, that tells us the neighboring cabin is unrelated to this case, at least. Oh, how? Because angels don't go around committing crimes, do they? Well, now I definitely upset him. Inspector, has your investigation in here proved fruitful? If I'm honest, there's very little more I can do. Our duty is to make sure the scene isn't disturbed, ready to hand over to the Hong Kong police. So I'm just keeping watch here, trying not to take my eyes off the job. Oh, I see. Ah, there is one thing. I do have a small piece of new information for you. Oh, what? Yes, do tell us, Inspector, please. Oh, new information. Oh, what is the new information you have for Inspector? It's this. The Burya's medical officer has finished his examination of the body. I managed to obtain the report. Oh, Kazuma's post-mortem report? Kazuma-sama. So, what was the cause of death? Damage to the cervical vertebrae is what's written in the report. His neck was broken? Yes, it would seem so. There were no obvious wounds or other signs of injury, so at first I think they were considering poison. But it turns out they found no trace of poison in his system at all. Well, what weapon was used then? Nothing has been found as of yet, but the fact that there are no signs of a wound suggests that it may have been a blunt object, something that wouldn't leave a mark. Oh, I see. All the body's nerves run through the spine to the brain. Strong enough impact to the neck could induce death. It is a possibility, and no obvious wound would be left. Poor Kazuma. I have a second copy of the report. If it might be useful, you are welcome to have it. Really? Are you sure? Yes, it's fine. I trust you. After all, if I didn't trust you, I'd never have agreed to you leaving this cabin in the first place, would I? Ah. Okay. I need to read that in detail. Hold on. Let me see this. Male Far Eastern time of death somewhere between 1 a.m. and a little past 2 p.m. or 2 a.m. Damage to cervical vertebra, resulting in instant death. The victim's neck was almost certainly broken as a result of a strong blow to the area. No external injuries or traces of poison. So that's the snake and lizard theory out of the way. What the heck sort of speckled band could induce a broken neck? It's astonishing how little information I have regarding this whole situation. Oh, Mr. Sholmes was here, wasn't he? Yes, he seemed to be enjoying himself a little too much as he crept about the floor investigating. But then he suddenly left. I suppose he must have become bored. Did he say anything at all? Actually, now that you mention it, yes. Just one thing, but he practically shouted it. "It's shoe polish," was all he said. Shoe polish? I wonder what he meant. Is that what the purple stuff is? It was when he was over there, by the piece of broken glass, do you see? Oh, over there. This weird bell thing. There's no way this bell piece is in and of itself a piece of a shoe, right? Hold on, I need to take a look at these. Nothing here matches that shape. Or at least not the size. Yeah, no matches. Maybe it's the blunt weapon that was used to kill him. Perhaps he was talking about this bright-colored mark, do you think? Yes, that must be it. I'm sorry if I'm getting a little slow. I am getting a bit tired because this is usually around the time that I end. Not this length, but this time. We started late today. But how could Mr. Sholmes know that it's shoe polish? That leaves me cold, I'm afraid. I have no idea. What is it, Susato-san? Well, Kazuma-sama was wearing leather shoes with a very dark tan hue. Dark tan? Sort of dark brownish red, then? Yes, it's a little like the color of red wine, but darker. I often repaired them for him. Oh, does that mean This mark was made by the polish on Kazuma's shoes as they scuffed the floor? Really? Shoe polish. Shoe polish, of all things. How odd. That's really all I can tell you at this stage. I should return to my post. My fellow crewmen's eyes are boring into the back of my head. Yes, that might be for the best. Thank you. Poor Inspector. You look exhausted. Oh, no. Well, I feel terrible that I failed to protect Asogi-san. It was my responsibility. I have a feeling, just a feeling, that, that Hosonaga might die come the end of this. I'm not sure about that. Because the way I see his character arc going, he either dies in a tragic act of self-sacrifice, or he lives and becomes like a hero. Now, I'm not sure which way they're going to go with him. Because he can't just be pitiful and beat up the entire game. There needs to be some resolution. Unless he's a tragic character, I suppose. Of course, my pain is nothing compared to yours. You were his friends. The truth is, I seem to have a heavy head ever since I woke up this morning. A heavy head? That's interesting. My head's still throbbing too. Yeah, so we know the ship tilted in the middle of the night. We've already established that much. Ah, that's the wrong button. I don't need to hear this again. I know it's been like a week, but I know all you had to say about that. Now then. Can I inspect this one more time? It really is such a beautiful color, this glass. It looks like whatever it was broken clean in two. But the other half is nowhere to be seen. And then there's a brick-colored mark, which is shoe polish, according to the great detective you seem to know all about. I suppose it must be from Kazuma-sama's shoes. Maybe. But what I'd like to know is, how can the detective be so sure it's shoe polish and not something else? Because he's a great detective, of course. That's hardly a reason, is it? Oh boy, I'm glad I don't have eye tracking right now. I am starting to really fall out of it. Oh, in fact, you know what? I think we're going to have to call it here. Oh, I wanted to go for so much longer. Oh, I did. I really did. Oh. Oh, I want to stay awake. I'm trying to fight it. I'm going to see if I can... how am I feeling? How am I feeling? Okay, you know what? Fine. We'll just end this now, okay? Thank you all for tuning in. Wait, hold on. End screen. Thank you all for tuning in. This has been Seek of the Scuffed, and I am signing off. I will see you all tomorrow for the end of this game. Goodbye. Sorry for the abrupt ending. I'm just really, really tired. I won't be tired tomorrow, I promise.